Hello, ladies. Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and, well, here I am. Let me just say I appreciate your restraint and not immediately bolting for the doors like your hair is on fire. You can relax. Unlike a lot of guys, I know what I look like, I know what I sound like, I know what I act like. I know that there is not a woman in the Tri-County area that's going to take a look at this and go, gotta miss some of that. I honestly had more women express interest in me as a joke than those that were serious. Like, there was this time in high school. I'm sitting at a table alone because, hey. And this girl in my class walks up to me and she says, quote, "I really want your body bad." Unquote. Now I can't see you, but I'm sure that there are looks of disbelief in the audience. Because this body here is remarkably similar to the one I was wearing that day. Do I have a few more pounds now? Yes. Do I have less hair now? Again, yes. But still, this is basically what she saw. Take a good look. Soak it in. And now I ask you, can you imagine a world in which a young, attractive woman, and she was, would take a look at this, and she did, and say, again, quote, "I really want your body bad." Again, unquote. If you can imagine a world in which that would happen, I can assure you that is not the world we are living in. And I was proud of myself. I didn't fall for it. Because even as young and naive and overly optimistic as I was at that time, I knew stuff like that did not, does not, and would not happen to me. So I just looked at her, said, sure, and went back about my day as easily as I could. I do regret that I didn't question her. I should have treated her like a villain in a Bond movie. Come on, what's your plan? What's your scheme? What's your end game here? Monologue at me. Because we were in the same class. She knew I was smart. Did she honestly think that my genitals were going to overpower my brain and make me believe this nonsense? Dude, she thinks we're hot. No, she doesn't. But she said... What if I had played along with it? How far was she willing to push the joke? Like, were we going to go out on dates? Was I going to bring her home to meet Mom and Dad before she went for the kill? Did she realize how much danger she was in? Because, ladies, you come up to a nerd like me, someone who is obviously not going to get a lot of loving in their life, and say something like, once again, quote, "I really want your body bad," once again, unquote. I mean, she's lucky I didn't tear my clothes off right there. Was that her plan? End up screaming in disgust before beginning the inevitable therapy sessions to get the images out of her mind? His skin, so pasty. I don't know what was going through her head. The thing that saved me is, I know I am not a catch. I am not handsome. I am not charming. I am not sexy. I am, at best, on the low side of average. And I talk about myself this way, and my friends tell me, you're being too negative. There's someone for everyone. She's out there for you, somewhere. You just have to look a little harder. You just have to believe. They make it sound like I'm looking for Bigfoot. And if I say, I'm going to go looking for Bigfoot, the sane response is not, well, that sounds like an awesome plan. Let's load up the car and head to the Pacific Northwest. No, people will look at me and say, you know you're not going to find Bigfoot. Better, more handsome men than you have tried. I just realized that makes it sound like I want to date Bigfoot. And I don't. Although those same friends, whenever they say, "Hey Jason, found a girl for you," and I look at who they are talking about, apparently they want me to date Bigfoot. And honestly, at this point here, finding Bigfoot probably would be easier than finding a girlfriend. Because I've got flaws. Bunches of them. Even made a list. Like, some guys are 6'4" and look like they are chiseled out of granite. I'm 5'4", look like I was chiseled out of pizza dough. And the height is a major issue. Because look around. Most couples you see, the man is taller than the woman. I'm 5'4", that's not happening. And yeah, maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's left over from caveman days, where a woman would hook up with a man who was taller than she was to give the man the illusion that he was offering protection. I say it that way because I think we can all agree that an angry woman is the most dangerous thing in the universe. Seriously, if I had to choose between fighting a 7-foot-tall man holding a machete, a machine gun, and a bag full of hand grenades, or a 4-foot-tall unarmed woman who just found out her boyfriend was cheating on her, I'm fighting the guy every time. Because compared to her, he ain't scary. So, I'm flabby, I'm short, and unfortunately I'm also very intelligent and very honest. Those don't sound like bad things, but let me explain. Let's say my hypothetical girlfriend asks me, "Will you love me forever?" No. I can't commit to that. Do you have any idea how long forever is? Have you ever tried to wrap your brain around the concept of that amount of time? Now I can promise to love you until I die, which, knowing how annoying I can be, is probably not going to be that much longer. No, Your Honor, we have no idea why Jason decided to cut the brake lines on his own car. Not smooth either. Oh, some guys can say stuff like, "You know, when we're apart, all I have to do is close my eyes and, my God, I can see your face as clearly as if you were standing right in front of me." I can't do that. I try and picture what people look like and they turn into Picasso paintings. Stuff is the wrong size, wrong shape, wrong location, sometimes the wrong colors. So if we're ever talking and you think to yourself, "I bet he's trying to undress me with his eyes." No, he ain't. I already deal with nightmares on a fairly regular basis. I don't need to make them worse by adding in whatever monstrosity comes to mind by me trying to picture you naked. And just to be clear, I'm sure your body is beautiful. I'm sure it's magical. I'm sure it's a wonder to behold, and grown men would weep tears of joy seeing you taking your clothes off. I'm just saying I can't picture it. And so, having proven that I am no good meeting people in person, I tried online dating. And the first website I signed up for rejected me. Not the women on the website, the website itself. Because to use their service, you have to take a relationship questionnaire. Forget that, it's a test. It's a test because there are right and wrong answers. As I learned, after I answered all of their questions, and the website said, "I don't think we can work with you." I'm not sure how big of a red flag that is for dating, but that's gotta be up there. And eventually I did try another one. And this one let me through because apparently they aren't as picky. And I looked through the profiles, and against all odds, a ray of light, a glimmer of hope, I actually found someone that intrigued me. She was smart. She was funny. We shared similar interests. But she lived in State College, and that's too far away. Jason, not to be judgmental or anything, but from what we've seen, you can't afford to be that choosy. That's not it. That's not it. You know, yeah, dude, anything less than a transcontinental flight. You load up your car with gas and you go. See, the thing is, I would like her to come to me every now and then. I'm not worth more than a 25-mile drive. I'm not. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, and look at this and say, honestly, like, yeah, that's worth adding wear and tear to a car. You can. You can. But then I thought to myself, I'm being stupid. which is a phrase I say to myself way too often. I said, I should just contact her. As soon as I did, I looked and saw her location had changed from State College to Harrisburg. Clearfield, State College, Harrisburg. Well, that's odd. And then I started to have to go through the psyching up thing again. And by the time I did the second time, she had changed again to York. Clearfield, State College, Harrisburg, York. I started to have flashbacks to childhood, and I said, oh my God, I've dealt with this before. I know what's going on. Cupid's playing a game of keep away. Miserable floppy-winged diaper-wearing punk. And you know that there are usually only two ways that you can win a game of keep away. One, you have to basically assault the other person and take the thing back by force. Not a recommended tactic for dating. Or two, you basically give up and the other person gives the thing back to you out of pity. Also not a recommended tactic for dating. I'm not above using pity, I'm just saying I don't recommend it. Now hopefully I've made you laugh tonight and feel better about yourselves by comparison, because maybe you've been on bad dates, maybe you've been in a bad relationship, maybe even a bad marriage. Maybe you've had interactions with the other sex that still now, years later, still make you go at the memories. You, all of you, are better at that than I am. So take this for what it's worth from someone who envies you. If you are in a good relationship, take a little time and show that person some appreciation that they have chosen you out of all the people on the planet to hang around with. Because that is amazing. That is something to be thankful for. And speaking of being thankful, thank you all for your laughter and your attention, because you have been wonderful tonight. And in fact, you've been so wonderful, if I ever do hook up with Bigfoot, you all are getting invited to the wedding. Good night.